you score the fight? We've just seen Alexander Usyk got a unanimous decision by 2 rounds.
I think Usyk pulled it off in the second half of the fight. Usyk comes out strong in the second half of the fight. I didn't see Tyson use many jabs. I didn't see Tyson use his distance, and therefore we saw the outcome. And
what did you think of Tyson Fury losing tonight? Did you agree with the judges?
Yeah, I did. I think the first rounds were close. Tyson had a few of the middle rounds, but I think the back stretch, last 6, I think Usyk pretty much had all of them, to be honest. Thought it was not as great of a fight as the first time, but you could see that both men.
Yeah, I thought it was a fantastic fight. You know, it was to and fro. I did think Usyk did win the fight personally. Yeah, how's it going? Yeah, how are you? Yeah, I did think he won the fight, but it was just a great fight all around.
Did you think that the weight had any factor? What did you think of Tyson coming in heavier?
I think it did have a factor. It depends in different parts. So he was able to, in parts, get hold of Usyk lean on him.
I felt here pulled it through, but you know, Usyk, they're both brothers in Christ with me, so I'm happy for both.
Usyk better than you thought?
Definitely.
It was a very different fight, obviously, to the first time round. I think Alexander Usyk boxed brilliantly. Alexander Usyk boxed brilliantly. I think he deserved the win. You know, I know there's people questioning the scorecard, but I think Alexander Usyk deserved that win tonight. But fair play to Tyson Fury because he always.
I'd love to be able to get your reaction on what happened tonight.
Yeah, I thought it was really tight, really tight. I didn't score it round by round. It's, you know, I hate it when people give their opinion and then you go, how did you have it? And they don't actually know. So my gut feeling was I thought Tyson was going to get it, but a lot of people around me were favouring Usyk. So.
Usyk wins it.
Definitely glad that Usyk, I wasn't expecting Usyk to have that sort of punch power and to have him in that much sort of trouble. I saw it more of Usyk being the one moving around boxing.
He is all over the place. He's getting to him. This is sensational. The bell saved Tyson Fury.
deserves it.
Do you see any improvements in Tyson from the first fight? Any adjustments?
I don't think I did. I saw Tyson tired, but it's a testament to Usyk's abilities inside the ring.
What do you want Tyson to do next? What would you advise him if he was in his corner?
I'm not his promoter or his advisor, but just go back to the drawing board.
The weather that, the conditioning did factor in the last few rounds where he was able to just throw 3-4 punches more in exchanges, and I think that's what edged it out for him.
Alexander Usyk has made it clear that he plans to, win or lose, he was going to go back down to cruiserweight. What do you make of him wanting to make an appearance there?
I can't see it.
They were both trying not to give too much away, and when they started letting the hands go, then the fireworks came, but I think it was a bit too late. Like it weren't the most classic spectacle, but Usyk did what he needed to do to win, and I think Fury tactically was a lot better. He stayed on his side of things. He was punching and trying to negate the work of Usyk, so I think they did a much better job at counter.
Congratulations to Usyk.
I was just speaking to Frank Smith, and Frank said they already got the AJ Tyson vision for 2025. What are your thoughts on making that fight?
Yeah, I think it's a bit awkward for me to talk about that right now because, you know what I mean, like, Tyson just took that loss there.
That's 88 rounds to 4. They've scored it to him, all 3 judges. Yeah, 116, 112. It's a very, very wider margin than we anticipated, but they liked the work of Alexander Usyk, and you can't argue with that, Spencer. No, you can't. I mean, listen.
He always comes and gives it his all, and I want to see the AJ Tyson Fury fight now.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, but Alexander Usyk also has mentioned that he wants to go back down to cruiserweight. What do you think about that?
Oh, look, it'd be amazing. You know, I was talking before, you wouldn't be surprised if you also said he'd retire.
Did a much better job at cancelling each other out, but I just think Usyk had more quality over the fight.
Do you think that it was smart that he came in heavier this time?
I'm not too sure. I think if he came in, I don't think it would have made much difference. I think, look, Fury knows what he needs to do to get in the ring to prepare for a fight, and he did that. Whether he tried coming in heavier to make...
What more is left for him to do in the sport? You know, his amateur career is standout, undisputed at cruiserweight, undisputed at heavyweight. And when many people also doubted that he could ever do it at heavyweight as well. So yeah, look, I think he likes the fight options at cruiserweight, and he's not, you know, what is he, 220?
I think he has the IQ that Tyson Fury won't be able to keep up and withstand as time or rounds go on. I just like Usyk possibly by stoppage late.
I mean, this fight can go either way, but if you ask me, I think I would still go for Tyson. Yeah, even though I think based on the first one, it's hard not to give it to Fury.
For one last time, boxing professionals have given their final predictions ahead of the Unified World Heavyweight Championship rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. So Hearn, who backed Usyk to win the first fight and initially picked the same way for the rematch, is now siding with Fury after making a U-turn.
I've got a lot of history with Alexander Usyk, but I am backing Tyson Fury, of course. He's the Brit. I've become fond of this gentleman next to me as well, Spencer Brown and the team.
All of us with Tyson. All of us with Tyson.
And you as well.
Yeah.
He told Matchroom Boxing, "I expect another really, really close fight on Saturday. I'm picking Tyson Fury for many reasons. I'm channeling my inner calm to him because obviously of the potential of what might come and the fact that we're British as well. But I've just got a sneaky feeling. I don't know, you just started buying into the pre-fight buildup. I saw the stuff yesterday."
Yeah?
All of us.
So you're going to be nice, and you're definitely not on the fence for this fight. Turkey Yellow Shake is backing Tyson Fury to do the business on Saturday night. The one thing I'll say, people ask me all the time, who's going to win this fight? I'll finish now, Dev. I said this.
I thought he looked very relaxed. Usyk talking real cocky, real different this time. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm going Tyson Fury, and I'm going Tyson Fury on points. Back in May, Mike Tyson was asked about his pick ahead of the match between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury once he and Jake Paul were done with their first press conference.
I'm gonna look forward to that fight. Really, that's gonna be interesting fight. I'm going towards Tyson Fury because I think he's just gonna overpower him. He's gonna catch up with him and overpower him. I feel like
Mike Tyson, being fully aware of what it takes to step into the ring and partake in huge heavyweight clashes with so much on the line, made his comments even if things turned out entirely different. And speaking to a reputable news source, Iron Mike Tyson gave his prediction for the fight and broke down how he believes it will go. He said,
I could be wrong. Little guys are difficult to fight because they're harder to hit, because they're smaller. He runs a lot, he moves a lot. Tyson's probably going to have a few.
Hey, we should not focus on what Fury did against the UFC champion, but you have to understand that he is still the champion. He made that night a great night. He gave Francis the opportunity, and that was just a bad night at the office for him. We all have bad nights, and listen, that was his bad night. I look forward to that fight, Fury versus Usyk. That is going to be an interesting fight, Mike Tyson said. I'm going towards Tyson Fury because I think he's just going to overpower him. He's going to catch up with him and overpower him.
Rounds to deal with his movements, but he's very difficult to fight. Very difficult, very smart, very fast.
I gotta go with Fury. I think he's the best fighter in the world, especially in the heavyweight division. Great fighters lose, great fighters look bad. That doesn't stop them from being great fighters. Since defeating Deontay Wilder to win the WBC crown back in March 2020, Fury has defended his title against Wilder, Dillian Whyte, and Derek Chisora, while Usyk defended his unified titles against Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois. Despite the Ukrainian handing him a first defeat of his professional career, Fury remains typically confident of victory in the rematch and has called out Usyk for not finishing the job properly the first time around.
It's actually been about 4.5 years. Was the Wilder 2 fight last time I was the underdog in these fights. What's going through my mind?
Posting a picture from the May fight on Instagram, Fury wrote, "You about a half feel the wrath of the Gypsy King. Should have finished me when you had the chance." In another post, he later added, "You had your shot but couldn't finish the job. Mistake. Now you're about to feel the wrath of a menace. Damn Usyk. Damn Aegis Klimas. Damn Alex Krassyuk, and if you're down with Usyk, then mess with you too. Gypsy King 2024 for coming for you. December 21st is mine. Me against the world. Incoming 3X heavyweight champion." Usyk then issued a response to his heavyweight rival, writing on his post, "You are very cool, my friend."
I'm just looking forward to a fantastic fight, you know. Last time in May, it was a fantastic fight. Alexander won the fight fair and square. Just looking to put on a great fight again, you know.
Fury has posted footage on social media of himself both in the gym and out running, but is yet to start a full training camp ahead of the rematch. This has sparked concern in some quarters, but the Brit insists he won't be heading into camp for a little while yet as he slowly plays the build-up to December 21st. Martin Bacoli thinks a focused Tyson Fury will beat Alexander Usyk in their rematch. Fury and Usyk fought back in May, with the Ukrainian becoming the undisputed champion in Riyadh.
They never come back to say that I'm lying because they know it's the truth. And because, you know, when you go to spar someone in the gym. So.
Many had expected the Briton to dominate, but while he started brightly, it was Usyk who had his man reeling towards the end of the fight, and it might have been stopped by another referee. However, Bacoli thinks that when the two run it back, it will go much differently. "I was surprised when Usyk beat Fury," he told Sky Sports. "I was not only surprised by Usyk, I was surprised by Tyson Fury's performance. He was playing."
We're not allowed to record it because if I was allowed, I was going to pause the video. And I'm happy because nobody can, say that I'm lying, so it's true. And I don't lie because...
He was supposed to be focused like he was in the Deontay Wilder rematch. If he takes that mentality in the rematch, I think he will stop Usyk like he did with Deontay. Because of the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury rematch, we saw a different Tyson Fury focused, coming to win. Speaking to Seconds Out, 3-weight world champion Duke McKenzie MBE didn't hold back, expressing doubts about Fury's ability to overcome the Usyk this time around.
You know, it's like I said before, we're not looking at the same Tyson Fury of like yesteryear, the guy that went over to win the world title initially.
I think Tyson Fury's legs are completely shot to pieces, McKenzie said. "We're not looking at the same Tyson Fury as the guy that went over to win the world titles initially when he beat Klitschko. This guy can't bounce around the ring for 12 rounds, which he proved in the last fight." McKenzie pointed to Fury's recent weight gain as another troubling sign, suggesting it reflects last resort mentality.
When he went over when he beat Klitschko, we're not looking at the same guy anymore. This guy can't bounce around the ring for 12 rounds, which he proved in the last fight.
The fact that he's putting on weight and he's coming into the fight even heavier now proves to me yet again he's saying to himself, "This is my last roll of the dice. If I'm going out on my shield on my terms," McKenzie added. Despite his concerns, McKenzie acknowledges that Fury's punching power could still make a difference, albeit with slim odds. This is heavyweight boxing. You're one punch away from disaster, one punch from victory. Of course, Fury can win the fight. He could throw a haymaker and knock Usyk out, but it's highly unlikely, he said. However, not everyone shares Mackenzie's opinion. Former light welterweight champion Amir Khan weighed in on the rematch during an interview with Box Nation, saying that he thinks that Fury has a fair chance of winning the fight. I think this time Fury knows what mistakes he made in the first fight. He knows that he can't stand in front of a strong Usyk. Usyk still has a lot of power, and Fury's felt that power now, knowing Usyk come up a weight and still holds that strength. I think Fury's going to be one step ahead. Whenever Fury comes back in a rematch, he's always much better, so he could probably stop Usyk toward the later rounds, he said.
That he couldn't do that. And the fact that he's putting on weight and he's coming into this fight even heavier now will prove to me, yet again, he's saying to himself, this is my last role.
During their first encounter, Fury was able to have a large degree of success in the middle rounds, particularly in round 5 when, after landing a series of thudding combinations, he appeared to hurt the 37-year-old. But then, Usyk rallied back to unleash a terrific onslaught in the 9th round, when he scored a standing count against his significantly larger opponent. And so, it was at this moment when, in the eyes of Hall of Famer Timothy Bradley, Fury had begun to take his eye off the ball.
I think it's a good fight. I think Tyson Fury might be a little bit too big for Usyk, but Usyk is a very good technical boxer, so is Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury can press forward, he can...
Fury just lost focus for a split second, and that's all it takes for Usyk, Bradley said on ProBox TV. If you give Usyk any type of daylight, if you give him any type of opportunity to gain confidence, he's going to steamroll you. For the potential Fury knockout, I think we might see a bigger, heavier Fury. In the Deontay Wilder rematch, Fury came in very heavy, he weighed on him, he mauled him, and, we could see that type of Tyson Fury for the second time. In this connection, former 3-division world champion Shane Mosley sent Fury some advice he will need in the rematch against Usyk. While Usyk clearly deserved the victory, several people, including Bob Arum, thought Tyson Fury's performance was commendable too.
Tyson Fury doesn't like all the movement that Usyk is doing. I think that it's hard for any heavyweight to respond all the time, to be 100% on all the time.
And lately, Arum argued that if Fury learned from his mistakes and trained well for the rematch, he should be able to defeat Usyk and avenge his loss. Similarly, Mosley pointed out a few things Fury needs for a better rematch. And what are those? According to Shane Mosley's understanding, Fury would do much better if he jabbed more frequently to keep Usyk at arm's length. He's going to have to use that jab a lot better. He's going to have to use that jab. Keep him at bay with the jab. Jab, jab, right hand, said Mosley.
All the movement that Usyk's doing, he doesn't know when Usyk's going to throw, and Usyk has respectable power in the heavyweight division to be able to knock him out or hurt him.
So, the body is Usyk's Achilles heel, or in Frank Warren's language, Usyk is a bit suspect when it comes to his body. Therefore, Mosley said, so why not throw some jabs, some straight hands to the body? In his opinion, should Fury be able to make these adjustments, he would certainly beat Usyk. And that's all for now. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.